Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Wade. We're talking Celo crypto news in this video. If you're holding Celo, there has been an interesting proposal. It appears as though we're making the move back to Ethereum. Now, on the surface, this seems like a sketchy play. Opponents of Ethereum will tell you, nope, you're about to ruin your scalability. You're going to have to deal with gas fees, so forth and so on. But see, the interesting thing, though, about this transition back is that Celo has its own stack now, which isn't going anywhere. That's something that they made a point of in this story, and we're going to talk about it in this video. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into this. Celo, the organization responsible for developing the Celo chain, is seeking to return to the Ethereum ecosystem. This is according to a proposal discussion on Celo's governance forum, which, if you guys ever read an article and they mention a governance forum, just know you can easily access that. This is public, it's publicly available, and you can also contribute to it, especially if you're a token holder. I always like to tell people that because I don't often hear it being mentioned by other influencers. Now, transition would include leveraging the OP stack. We're talking Optimism, or the little OP token, as the architecture to become an Ethereum layer 2 blockchain, eliminating the need to monitor tooling and libraries composability through upgrades, thus making it easy for Celo developers to utilize the full gambit of Ethereum's tooling libraries. So a similar situation to this popped up in a story related to Energy Web. The reason why, as a matter of fact, Energy Web wanted to get off of Ethereum was that they had to individually monitor and manage applications. They're going over to Polkadot, which will allow them to build out a single user interface where they no longer have that problem. Celo is doing the exact opposite, which is interesting. Now, they continue to state that other key differentiating factors would include an off-chain data availability layer operated by Ethereum nodes and protected by restaked Ether, along with transforming current validators into decentralized sequencers for the layer 2. So what this is going to look like if it goes through, remember, this is a proposal, and it's funny because Celo's price went up like 10% in the last 48 hours upon this announcement. And I think that has something to do with the fact that people see Ethereum as definitely a more safer bet than a project, an altcoin, just being out there on its own. I personally feel the exact opposite. I think coins should do their best to establish their own chains. However, they are expensive. And if your project isn't popping enough, it may be difficult to maintain. So I get that, right? This is just going to envelop everything that Celo already has and just cover it with Ethereum security, with Ethereum's coding functionality, all of these other things. And it's also, and we have a diagram here to give us a bit more context, but this is also going to put it back on the same tier as Polygon. And we see how Polygon has been ripping. All right. One thing that layer 2s on Ethereum, the biggest advantage that they have is having Ethereum as a base. And I think a lot of traders, a lot of investors, they understood that, which is why we saw the price continue to move, and why I think it might even move higher. Because now you have to keep in mind, with them going back to Ethereum, they're going to have added resources, added computational power. They can now supercharge everything that is already running on Celo. And here's another layer to it. Some of the stable coins that are running on Celo's network are also compatible on Ethereum's networks, and Ethereum is hosting every country stablecoin. All right, every digital dollar project, every CBDC you hear about, all of those, they're either testing on Ethereum-like products, or they're just testing right on top of Ethereum. So with that, you have to look at the potentiality of additional layer 2s contributing to that ecosystem. Celo just snuck its way on back in there with this move. Again, that's if it goes through. Now, benefits from the transition were said to include increased security, which you just said, while maintaining lower gas fees. That is going to be pivotal. We expect no material change of gas fees as the proposal is for a layer 2 solution with off-chain data availability. That means that you can go one of two ways with this. On-chain, you have to deal with the gas fees of Ethereum. Off-chain, which I'm assuming will be Celo's native stack involved with those transactions, and you'll just have to deal with Celo's fees, which are way lower than Ethereum, of course. Now, by adopting the proposal, they say that we wouldn't see anything if everything went well. And here's another caveat, and this is pretty big. Celo tokens will also now be used to pay for gas fees. And I think that little detail right there is also what sent that price spiking, because now what you're looking at is the transactions that are going to start running in the event that this proposal goes through and they make the move, which I can anticipate all of that taking about 6 months. So nice little Christmas present for us Celo holders, right? And then transactions that are running are burning Celo. Celo already doesn't have a large max supply. So we're going to start seeing deflationary tokenomics come into play for Celo. Wow. Ethereum's already deflationary, right? It's going to be, man, this is going to be, it's so amazing. It really is to watch how this industry evolves and the players that rise and fall. Guys, I've been in this space going on about 4 years now, and this is the most radical industry I've ever been a part of, because there's so much potential. It really is, guys. So again, let's wrap this up with this last statement here. Celo has been working on improving its mobile experience by incorporating increased functionality and particular features. The Celo ecosystem is also targeting developing economies where more technical solutions for payments are in demand. So Celo has their eye on the ball. Now, what I'm going to lead you into, guys, is the first Celo breakdown that I did for this year. It's going to give you a good overview of the project, especially that mobile technology element. If you've been holding Celo or you're curious about Celo, I really want you to understand that concept, because that's, even if they move back to layer 2, that's going to be the power play that they have compared to other layer 2s on Ethereum. It's that mobile element. Polygon has NFTs, infrastructure, DeFi. Celo has the mobile element, stable coins, things like that. So it appears as though Ethereum is just slowly expanding its reach, guys. It's expanding its reach. But like I said, check out this video on Celo, decent breakdown. That way you can get a good understanding of the project. With that being said, though, that's all I got for this one. If you found value in this content, there are a few things I need you to do for your boy. Hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that way you don't miss the next one. And as always, I want you to have a great day. Have a prosperous day. And most importantly, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'm Wade Teamer. I'll see y'all in the next one.